guys, I'm here at 2022 HBCU Con. I'm here with the legendary cosplayer, Corey Morgan. What's going on, man?
Man, everything is good, man. How you doing?
All right. So talk to me. Here we are. We're wrapping up HBCU Con. You know, how has it been this weekend?
Man, HBCU Con has been fantastic. This is like the first live HBCU Con event they've done, and they've hit this one out of the park. Yesterday was phenomenal. They had good performers. They had my fraternity out there doing the step show, and the cosplay out here has just been top notch. So, I mean, I'm looking at this as a success, and can't wait for them to put this thing on next year for sure.
All right, absolutely. Now talk to me. And having a show like this so unique. I was telling people, some other folks, that are part of con culture, con community, and talking about HBCU Con, and they were like, oh wow, what is that? Like, can you tell me what it's like for us to be able to have this space? Don't get me wrong, like the con space is great, but it's also great to also have it highlight Black culture and our community as well. So can you speak to that also?
Yeah. Even inside of geek and nerd culture, where we all are part of that community, Black people are still a subculture within that, and often not of our own, of our own intent. We are still a Black guy walking in as Batman is going to be seen as, they're going to ask, oh, you're the Black version of Batman, the Black version of Superman, the Black, and all we are is Superman and Batman. But people don't see past the color of our skin first. So, and because they can't do that, we're never going to be accepted 100% into that community. And we still operate in those spaces, but it's good to have an event, to have a space where we can be, free to be ourselves and not worry about the extra judgment, to not worry about people looking at us as if, well, what are they doing here? They don't do this stuff. They don't cosplay. We're people. And if it takes us having our own space from time to time where we can just be people, I'm glad that spaces like HBCU Con exists just for that purpose, where we can feel at home, where, it's, I know the term safe space is, getting to be more of a cliche, but that's literally what it is. And I'm glad that it exists, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
All right, outstanding. And, just today, not that long ago, you were here doing a panel. So can you tell me, how that went and talk more about it?
The panel I did was about Black Greeks in geekdom. It was about folks who belong to Black Greek-lettered organizations, fraternities and sororities, and how that affects us, our passion as far as nerd culture. Did we have different experiences because with our frat brothers and sorority sisters, because our passions are kind of it's still kind of different even now. Like I pledged 30 years ago, and there wasn't cosplay like this, and anime was barely even heard of in this country outside of Robotech and Star Blazers. And it was, even as time went on, people had different experiences, and it was a good panel for us to talk about that experience and what it was like, negotiating that space within our fraternities and sororities, as well as, just nerd culture in general, how accepted we were from our folks that we pledged with and share spaces with, and whether or not we were even able to bring them along for the ride. And then finally, we talked about what, folks who may not belong to a Greek-lettered organization, what they can expect, what they can, questions that they may be able to ask, and, just what they might need to know as far as, if this is something that they're interested in doing.
Awesome, man. So just to wrap up, can you tell folks, where they can find you? I know you have a whole lineup of cons that we have. Now the things are slowly starting to open back up. So can you tell people, A, where they can find you, and B, where they can find you next?
You can always find me. My Instagram is Corey1914, Corey1914. Facebook, I have 2 Facebook pages. Go to Corey's Face Painting, Coreys Face Painting, common spelling. My cosplay page is Corey Morgan, Straight Outta Cosplay. I couldn't believe that name was still open when I went and grabbed it, but that's it. Straight Outta Cosplay, just like Straight Outta Compton. But
I got you.
You got it. That's it. I want to make sure y'all find the spot, but that's it.
All right. That's what's up, man. Well, Corey, thanks so much, man. It's always a pleasure. There you guys have it. We're here at HBCU Con 2022. Corey Morgan, Brandon Troy. I'll see you soon. Later.